you doing? Huh?
Thanks for joining us, and we're going to have to talk to you as the season gets closer. Good luck, and I hear you might get a little bit of a break for a couple of weeks here, so I hope that you get to enjoy it.
Definitely. I'm ready to play some days. I'm looking forward to talking to you guys again.
All right, big thanks to Prize Picks. Now, guys, don't forget, download the app and then use our code HMA. Play a $5 lineup and you'll get $50 in lineups instantly. It is super easy. Download it now. Get ready because the season is just around the corner and we are going to have so much fun playing pick'ems for college football.
She's sticky. Go like this.
Baker Mayfield's entered the final year of his 3-year, $100 million contract. His agent currently showing fish to the Bucs to show how productive the top football pick's been, despite the constant change in behavior. And Tampa alone is going to be full postseason in 4 years with Zach Robinson, the man in that role this year. NFL analyst and two-time Super Bowl champion Logan Ryan spent one season in Tampa before Baker landed there. He rejoined former Patriots teammate Tom Brady at Raymond James Stadium for T12's final season in the league. So back on with Adam Tabachnik to go over the Buccaneers' full schedule breakdown.
All right, now it is time to do some Tampa Bay Buccaneers scheduling and prediction. Logan Ryan, you and I just went through the Tennessee Titans schedule. You've been doing the schedule predictions before we jump into looking at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Bubbles later, okay?
30,000 fans here.
Do bubbles in here later, okay? Me and you all day. We'll do bubbles later, okay?
The Bucs have had an identity for a lot of years. They've been winning this division for a lot of years. They've been supposed to win the division since 2020, and they've been pretty much doing it almost every single year. Now it's about to change.
This?
Okay. See? Hey. I'm off. Stop it.
Walking up. Baby, yeah, I just want to run this call real quick, okay? You can't come with me, baby. I'm just going to grab something real quick. Okay? Hey, I'm not going nowhere. I'm always going to be here with you. It's me and you today, okay? Okay.
institutions that, while allied at times, want nothing more than to ring that victory bell right in the other guy's face. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Trojans will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard.
Be right back. Hey. Give me hugs. Hey, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going outside and coming right back, okay? You can't do this, okay? Hey, listen. Just want you to show, okay? Just me and you all day, okay? Hugs. I'm not leaving you, okay? I'll never leave you, okay? Don't just lose. I know you want to, but you can't. Hey. You can next time, okay? Listen. You can't come next time, okay? I know you want to, but you can't. Just don't. No. What's your tablet? Alright. Be careful. Only do that when Daddy's here, okay? It's just me and you. You can do that, okay? Okay? Hey, I love you.
The Bruins offense is on the field for the first time today. Last season, the battle for the victory bell was a classic, and SC rolled out a tight one.
That's right. And Fight On has had a year of bragging rights and telling UCLA, remember who runs this thing. This is us, okay? We take care of business now. UCLA gets to do something about it.
You're right, David. And I think UCLA's a team.
There he goes. Gets it past the first down marker and still running.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back. Nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Looking to fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Hold on.
He's got him in the flat. They make this.
All right, what do you want? What do you want?
I want a new one.
You want a new one?
Yeah.
I'm going to go back.
True?
No. Dad's got a bigger neck than you think. Oh, you switched a whole bunch of them because I just gave you the first. All right, bet. Oop.
Mm-hmm.
What you want?
I'm looking at
Oh, my God.
Get what happened?
Hold on. All right. There we go. All right, what do you want? You want that one? You want that one? All right, there we go. Move around. There's a bunch more. Look. See what I'm saying? So you can look through a bunch more. It'll stop. I'll move it, and you pick.
I want this.
That's what you want? No. Is there a... hold on. Where's the kids version? No.
I want this.
You want that?
Hmm?
Wait. You need some kids stuff. This is real YouTube, so we ain't doing no crazy stuff.
I want this.
You want that?
Mm-hmm.
That's music. That's just music.
I want this.
You don't know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you want. You want that? Do you even know what that is? Yeah.
About 4 yards short of the first down.
And that's why, as a defense, you want to set up third and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football, and they're able to make a tackle.
Here comes the heat. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass.
So there's no. Show me 3-3-4 defensive formation stack. Show me 3-3-5 stack in college football 26. Create an image of the formation.
Change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the... big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Takes the handoff. It's Bobo. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. For all the star quality that USC has been built on, good offensive line, strong running game has always been a hallmark.
No doubt about it. I think they're built on, the passing game and explosive playmakers out wide, but they've always had that balance at USC. You got to have a little bit of the boring to go with the glitz and the glamour.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
A little screen to the running back. Past the 45. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, he's got a chance. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
The Trojans will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Tight end now in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Trojans! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. It didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. This crosstown rivalry dates back nearly 100 years, guys. The first meeting between the Trojans and the Bruins back in 1929.
And every year since, one thing you know, Jesse, is the uniforms are crisp. They are clean. They are so sweet. You know this game means a lot late in the season every year.
This is definitely my favorite uniform game of the year, every year in college football, right? Both USC and UCLA with the home unis here in this great environment. But the game also means so much as well, and that's why there's this heightened sense of electricity and energy every time these two teams play.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Finds his man. It's Teray. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Open space at the 25. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Gonna look downfield again. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
And the Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Dumps it off in the flat. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Guys, let's take a minute here and think about UCLA.
It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations, and this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them.
Let's it fly deep downfield. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. UCF steamrolled its way to victory. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Orlando a ton of confidence. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirit. battle and a game that will make waves all along the eastern seaboard.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Looking to throw, it's Wells. Makes the grab. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second.
USC 7, UCLA 3.
Got it. 42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down.
Here we go.
Back to pass. Wide open downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
29.
Trying to keep the drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy in the ground.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Makes the catch. It's Hendricks. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Finally corralled but not before. He picks up the first down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. The victory bell's not some manufactured, concocted trophy, guys. This thing actually used to be on a train.
That is so cool. And the origins of the story of all these rivalries and the trophies, Jesse, it's so cool. It's fun to find out about. And these guys out here are learning on the job about it.
Yeah, it's just really such a point of pride, the victory bell. Not just here in the city of Los Angeles, but to these kids, there's just a different energy in this game.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
The Bruins kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Red pass is complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Rides the back on the option to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on 4th down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held them to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job of that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Bobo. Got enough for the 1st. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards of pop. But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds space on the right. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? We're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Let's send the tight end in motion. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Wells. He's got his man. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where.
Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving to give them the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Southern Cal! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. To the air on second down. It's complete on the right side. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Going downfield for the big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. And that is no good. Boy, they could have used that field goal to draw a little closer, but still an 8-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to pass. It's Wells. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 15. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Still on his feet at the 35. There he goes! Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25.
so nice to have guys you can hand the football off and just watch him work. Watch him do the rest, the speed, making big plays, breaking tackles. Man, is it nice to have an offense with a playmaker like that.
This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They're going to ride this running back. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Off the play fake. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, USC! Quick strike through the air for the score. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones. Conference. Auburn is ahead early in Jordan Hare, but that's not exactly Bo Jackson out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Alabama. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. And the Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. You can become a star making efficient plays and getting 1st down, sort of like a Mark Harmon kind of way to play quarterback for the Bruins.
And then you become a big star. And in Hollywood, what a talent to do it. Obviously, create some excitement, create some momentum, go to a Rose Bowl, just do big things in UCLA.
And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Touchdown, UCLA! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. How about the renaissance of the tight ends? Inline, flexed out, split out. They can do a little bit of everything.
They really can, and they're asked to block a lot of the times, too. But I'll tell you what, all the wide receivers out wide, the fancy toys, the fancy spread, don't forget about that tight end. He does a little bit of everything, and then you reward the big fella throwing the ball, and he catches, so he really can do a little bit of everything in an offense.
Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that, baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turn. The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
He gets it oh so close to that imaginary yellow line, but I think he's going to be just a tad short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in red snoop, quarterback sneak. It works every time.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Dropping back at 12. Finds the tight end. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And the Trojans are on the move. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Trojans! USC stretches out that lead, and not too far in the distance. They're starting to imagine the tones of the victory bell.
Man, USC has so much tradition, so much history, but they start every season. Jesse, they want this one. They want to make sure they beat their rival in L.A.
Yeah, you could tell, too. Talking to them before this game, they knew how important it was going to be to play well in the second half. They had to have energy. They had to execute. And right now, they're getting ready to chant "Fight on" at the end of this game.
Going right to work up top. Got his man on the outside. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They'll leave it with him. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Bruins send out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll leave it with the lone back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They go right back to it. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first Looking for a man. It's Wells. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Bobo.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Through the tackle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The play action fake. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans! And the beatdown has ensued. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. My goodness, he is putting on a laser show right now. Liner, Palmer, Pat Hayden, Marinovich, you name it. These guys are going to be looking up at this dude.
Just spinning the bean all over the yard. That's why you come to USC. Those names you mentioned, and you know that ball's going to be in your hands. You get to go make plays, and he is doing exactly that.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier inbounds.
The Bruins are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The offense in hurry-up mode.
Oftentimes when offenses get a 1st down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Makes the grab down the middle. Quick step and go. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Finds his tight end. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. The Bruins headed quickly to the line.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but his hold really strong, put up some good numbers.
Guys, let's talk a little UCLA. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy...
Is it right? We're not going out. We're staying in here. You want that juice? You good? Good? You know you want that juice?
back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that. But Palmer, it's the body of work.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able.
Lost one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Trojans will try to move the chains on fourth down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, USC.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They feed him again. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Trying play action. Bringing the heat. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better. And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snagged in the middle. It's Hendricks. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Offense getting set for 1st down. He wants to throw it. He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Hendricks. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Defensive back spread all over the field trying to take away the pass. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow.
He'll take a shot. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. Back in 1939, USC first stole the victory.